Angela with San Telmo Loft, standing here in front of our building. This one right here with the dome on top of it, that's where the loft and the pad are. It's a gorgeous Sunday, a beautiful sunny autumn day, and we're headed over to Puerto Madero, just 2 blocks that way. We're going to go rowing. It's kind of an interesting spot because 2 blocks that way is Plaza del Rego. Our building is 100 years old, like most of the buildings over there in San Telmo, and wait till you see what's over there in Puerto Madero. Beautiful modern area, completely different from San Telmo and where we live. Okay, so here we are at the far end of Puerto Madero, down where there's a yacht club and marina, and that's where we're going to go over to rent the boats to go rowing. Puerto Madero, these red brick buildings were warehouses along the port that really weren't used very long, and about 15 years ago were pretty much abandoned. This whole area is really new. It's kind of built up in the past 15 years. On the bottom floor of all of these red brick buildings, there are a lot of cafes and restaurants and some shops. There's a University of Buenos Aires is down there and has a really nice gallery. And above they have apartments. I don't really think there's a whole lot of great places to eat in Puerto Madero, but it's a wonderful place to come over, have a beer, have a coffee, enjoy the sunshine. Plus, the other thing that's great about it is all along the water on both sides is a really large pedestrian walkway, and you'll see a lot of people running and rollerblading and just getting out to enjoy the beautiful weather.
San Telmo Loft is 2 blocks from Puerto Madero, and then if you walk down another 15 minutes or so along the water, you'll get to the yacht club.
I don't have anything to say. What I'm going to say is, it's high time I quit talking about food all the time and go get some exercise. Don't you think? Okay, so I've just finished talking to the people over at the yacht club about renting the boats and going rowing up and down the river, and they've told me that the only way that you can rent a boat is to take a test, and they want to see how good of a rower you are, if you know how to row. To take the test, each person has to pay 50 pesos. If you don't pass the test, they give you back your 50 pesos. But then you need to sign up for a course, which is 4 classes of rowing, and it costs 250 pesos. 1 hour on the river, after you've taken this test and passed it, and they give you a little card, 1 hour on the river costs 40 pesos. But in my mind, this is more like something for people that are locals rather than just tourists that are coming through and would like to row up and down Puerto Madero for an hour or so. So it's kind of like joining a gym. You know, you've got your physical that you need to take, you pay to sign up to be a part of this club, and then you have also your fees for renting their equipment. There you go. So we're not going rowing today, but we got the information.
Let's go have a beer.
We could go have a beer, and it's just a gorgeous day, and this was a lot of fun. You know what I never realized?
What's that?
Puente de las Mujeres. It basically goes to the Casa Rosada.
See?
And the president's a mujer. I don't think that was on purpose. I know, it was a corny joke. Oh, so we're back in San Telmo. We decided we couldn't go rowing. We came back to our own neighborhood because we're going to go have a beer right up here at one of our favorite places. So here we are at the Frozen Bar, listening to a sax player, having a beer, after a day of trying to go rowing and not quite making it.
We both ended up pretty happy that we came back to San Telmo because it's Sunday after all, and the street fair's going on. It's packed. I mean, the street fair goes from, Parque Lezama all the way to the Casa Rosada. That's like 15 blocks or so. People, vendors, all kinds of things. It's one of the things that makes this neighborhood so great. It's not as busy during the week as it is right now, but as you can see, we're going to show you some footage of what the street fair normally looks like. It took us 2 hours to get home because there was so much to do and see. We had a blast. For example, this lady, she stopped to take a picture of the tango dancers, and before you knew it, she was up there dancing with the guy, and she was amazing. Check her out.
I got a free hug.
Es inútil dar la vuelta en el camino, tengo que seguir el sino de mi vida que se va, pero hermano, yo te quedo agradecido, ya lo ves, mi buen amigo, no hay remedio para mi mal. Vos que todo lo sabes, mañana cuando venís, esa foto la tirás, guardás una rumba.